In this video we do the most fun thing that exists, which is hopping in a Land Rover and heading towards some beautiful locations while trying to get stuck. Thankfully we are successful in doing so stay tuned for an epic adventure. I've been away for more than a month, and that means that it's been more than a month since I have been off-roading. In my book, that is way too much. And today that is about to change, but before it does so, I have to go over the fluids and top them up in the old 300 TDI. As soon as I do so, we head to the mountains and we get straight into the fun stuff and into the muddy trails. Andreas recently got a rear diff locker, and as you can see in the second attempt, as soon as he switches it on, the disco makes it up this section with no issues. Diff lockers are cheat codes. One thing I really like about off-roading that isn't often mentioned is the fact that, especially during winter, the same trail can be different every time you drive it. So it's been about a month and a half since I last been here, and the last section you just saw was relatively easy. Now, with some rain and with some new ruts through it, as you could see, it was a far more challenging drive. So you might be visiting the same places, but that same place never looks the same as it used to look, because cars drive through, weather comes through, and the trail changes, which always keeps things interesting. Speaking of interesting, the next section we found was off-cambered, and when driving it downhill was a bit scarier than we anticipated. I'm gonna try to drive up this. I don't have high hopes, and if I see that it struggles, I won't push it, because my front diff has a lot of slack in it and I don't want to break it right now. So I'm just gonna give it a quick shot, and if not, as I probably already mentioned, this disco has a locker, rear locker, so it should make it up here. Locked. Cheat codes. As the clouds started rolling in, we continued our adventure through narrow trails and fun sections. These trails slowly took us towards an incredibly beautiful area of the island. Good old disco. This steep fire road will take us down into the thick forest. The trails down there are wet and muddy, and the rivers are flowing from the winter rains. This muddy and wet, thick forest terrain is literally what I live for. Thank you for watching our latest adventure. If you have enjoyed it, please consider subscribing. If you want to support the channel a little further, you can do so by hitting the join button right below the video. I'll see you on the next one.